Hey guys, it's Nick here. Welcome back to another video. So today we're gonna be talking about Fall Anime 2020, right? So because like this year has been this has been wonderful. Yeah, exactly. This has been wonderful. So many animes are getting delayed because of Mr. Pandemic. So therefore we shall be looking into what Fall 2020 is getting us because for the sake of the video, I did not look at fall 2020. I mean, I did not look at the list, but winter 2021, bro. Oh my God. Okay, good animes are releasing on and like next year, dude. Like winter 2021 is going to get us a lot of good stuff. Like good stuff, as in like a lot of good stuff, right? So without further ado, let's get into this, right? Right? Let's get into this. Okay, so right now, right now we have Enen no Shobutai Ni no Sho. So that's Fire Force second season. Now, if you guys know, Fire Force hasn't been the greatest anime out there. I mean, if you do look at it, I mean it's by David Productions. David Productions is not that bad, and uh, for like if I had to talk about the studio, right, it doesn't make the best anime out there, but in terms of the quality of the anime that you're getting, it's really good, right? So David Productions is a good studio, but for Enen no Shobutai, which I haven't even seen the first season, but I mean I have heard mixed reviews about it, so I don't know if I will be watching Enen no Shobutai Nino Show, but just maybe. I mean, it is action, shonen, and supernatural, so well, it's a shonen anime, so of course I would like it, but I don't know if I would be that interested to watch it. I mean, because when I'm watching an anime, I just want to have a good synopsis. But because it says spoiler season one, I'm not really gonna look into it. So let's get into the next anime. So my final thing is going to be that I'm not going to be watching Anino Show Butai Nino Show, which is Fire Force season 2. I will not be watching it. No, no guys. Okay, let's get into the next anime. Okay, so we have our next anime, okay, which is Dungeon. Okay, I'm not going to read that. I am not going to read that. But its English translation is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? Season 3. Now, I have heard of this anime and I've heard good reviews about it, right? I mean, when season 1 came out, a lot of people were talking about it, but I never really cared to watch it. I was like, okay, fine, fine. It's a good anime, cool. I mean, I was watching all the old stuff, and I mean old as in like stuff after 2010, ish, 2010-ish, and I never really felt like watching this. So I haven't watched season 1 or season 2, and here I am talking about season 3. It's by JC Staff Studios. I haven't heard of that. But the funny thing is that because of Mr. Pandemic, it's been postponed from July and it's gonna come out fall 2020. That's a good thing. Yeah, it's a good thing. Now, the interesting thing over here is that it's action, adventure, comedy, fantasy, and romance. So, I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be an isekai. Like right now, I'm not just gonna jump into the conclusions because I haven't seen the anime, right? So, first things first, let me go back. For Anino Shobutai and Dungeon, we are gonna see parts of the trailer, which I think might be amazing, right? So, let's get into the next anime. Oh yeah, about Dungeon, I want to watch it. I want to watch it, but before that, I would love to watch season 1 and season 2 and then jump into season 3, right? Next, we have the Irregular and Magic High School Visitor arc. Never heard of it, but the good thing is that I've heard of 8-bit studios and I've heard that it does a good a good thing. You know, it makes good anime. And I have seen an 8-bit anime. I don't really remember which one, but I have for sure. It's magic, romance, school, sci-fi, shonen, and supernatural. It's a good mix. Not gonna lie, it's a good mix. Tags are pretty amazing. Not gonna lie. And one more thing to note that its second season has been postponed from July. So right now we're looking at the second season, and it's been postponed from July. So again, it's coming fall 2020 thanks to Mr. Pandemic. Yes. Now what's okay? So for this, yeah, I'm not gonna be watching this. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like uh, I don't feel like watching it. Yeah, I just don't feel like watching it. Give me a second. Let me think about this. Enino Shobutai, Dungeon, and Hen. I'm just gonna call this Hen because why not? Next thing we have Haikyuu at the top, second season, production IG. Again, postponed from July. You see all these four animes, right? I haven't watched any of them, and it's either their second season or their third season. I mean, for Haikyuu, it's been like some time since it's come out, but the thing is that I would like to watch Enino Shobutai, as I told you, Dungeon 2, and Haikyuu. I mean, I've always had that on my to watch list, right? Like to be watched. I've always had that over there, but I never watched it. That's the problem. I mean, I stuck to those small little animes out there, but I never really watched Haikyuu. I mean, first of all, it was a sports anime, so somehow I never really got interested into it. But yes, I have people who have seen this anime and they're like, bro, you have to watch this anime. It's really good. And for Mr. Hen, okay, uh, dude, I mean, I don't know if I should watch this or not, but hopefully we'll be looking at the trailer for this anime, right? So next thing we have Great Pretender. I have heard of Pretender, right? And let's just read the synopsis, right? And then I'll tell you if I like it or not. Okay. Masato Edamura is supposedly Japan's greatest swindler. Okay. Together with his partner Kudo, they try to trick a Frenchman in Asakusa, but unexpectedly get tricked instead. Okay. The Frenchman whom they try to swindle turns out to be Laurent Thierry, a much higher confidence man in control of the mafias. Edamura is yet to find out what fate awaits him after having engaged in the Frenchman's dirty jobs. Hmm, uh, what should I say? It's by Wit Studios. Wit Studios is a good. It's good. Yeah, I mean, I like Wit Studios and it's action, adventure, and comedy. Hmm, and okay, Netflix Japan is premiering episodes in batches prior to regular broadcasting. So people in Japan are going to watch this earlier than the rest of the world. Okay, but that's not the point of concern. The point of concern is will I be watching the show or not? To be honest, I'm a weeaboo who would love to see each and every anime in the world, but unfortunately you can't do that, right? And therefore, I don't know if I'll be watching this anime because it just to be honest, okay, I'll be honest with you guys. This synopsis is the concept of this anime sounds a bit more different than all the animes I've ever seen. And I mean, I haven't seen anything like this. Like a story like this? Nah, man, I haven't seen anything like this. So, yeah, maybe I might see this. Yeah. Well, of course, until now, every single anime I've talked about, I've been like, yeah, I might watch it. Except for Mr. Hen. Yes, I'm not gonna watch Hen. Don't troll me in the comments. Yes, please. Please don't troll me in the comments. Okay, so next up we have Noblesse. Now, the funny thing, right? The best thing about the anime, is that it's from a manhwa. It's from a manhwa, a Korean manga. It's basically a Korean manga. If you guys don't know what a manhwa is, it's basically imagine a manga being made in Korea. So that's a manhwa, right? Now, let's just read the synopsis and check if, well, I get pulled into it. Okay? Rizal awakens from his 820-year slumber. My bad. He holds the special title of Noblesse, a pure-blooded noble and protector of all other nobles. In an attempt to protect Rizal, his servant Frankenstein, beautiful, enrolls him at Yiran High School, where Rizal learns the simple and quotidian routines of the human world through his classmates. However, the Union, a secret society plotting to take over the world, dispatches modified humans. Okay, okay. And gradually encroaches on Rizal's life, causing him to wield his mighty power and protect those around him. Okay, okay. After 820 years of intrigue, the secrets behind his slumber are finally revealed, and Rizal's absolute protection as the novelist begins. Yes, yes. There are two reasons I'm going to say that I'm going to watch this, right? Two reasons. First of all, it's obvious, just because of the synopsis, right? It's good. I like the synopsis and I want to watch this. Second of all, it's a digital manhwa. It's an adaptation of a manhwa, and you don't get to see that a lot nowadays, right? Because to be honest, right? I mean, I've seen only three like manhwas getting adapted into an anime, which are one, called the God of High School, and the second is what is it called again? I have forgotten. I have forgotten. My bad. My bad. My bad. Let me be back and let me tell you what it's called. Yeah. So the other manhwa which was adapted into an anime is Tower of God. Apparently, I forgot. I don't know how I forgot, but yes, apparently, right? So, Noblesse, yes, I will be watching Noblesse, and well, of course, I mean it's a manhwa adapted into an anime, so I would love to watch it. I mean, you don't get to see a lot of manhwas being adapted into an anime, so therefore, yeah, I just want to give it a try. Okay, next we have Our Last Crusade or The Rise of New World. Hmm. Okay, now this title. The title makes me feel like this thing is gonna be in space or something. I mean, look at the look at the poster. It looks kind of Sword Art Online to me. Looks kind of Sword Art Online to me. Okay, so a great war has raged for years between the scientifically advanced Empire and Nebulous, the realm of the witches, until the youngest knight ever has to receive the title of the Empire's strongest meets the princess of the rival nation. Okay, through this, no, though they are sworn enemies, the knight is taken by her beauty and dignity, and the princess is moved by his strength and way of life. Will the fighting between them ever be allowed to end? Yes. Okay, Silverlink. It's a good synopsis, and it's action, fantasy, military, and romance. Yes. Now I'm getting some Darling in the Franxx vibes with Sword Art Online. I'm getting two types of anime vibes over here. So, will I be watching this? Yes, I will be watching this. Why will I be watching this? Because of its synopsis and look at its tags. It just seems like a good space type of rom-com or something. And it's a light novel, so hey, why not? Why not? Why not? It's coming out October 2020. Who knows if I'll be free until then? Who knows? But hopefully, I will be able to watch this. This. Hopefully, I can watch this. Yes. Okay. Next, I'm gonna go on to the next anime. I'll see you then. Okay. Talking about Tonikaku Kawaii. Let me tell you all something, right? I've researched on this anime. I've researched on this anime, and it's done by 7 Arc Studios, which is not bad. And it's comedy, romance, and shonen. Now, I saw the trailer for this, okay? I've already seen the trailer, and trust me, guys, the trailer itself was really good. It's amazing. Yes, I mean, I don't have to read the synopsis. I saw the trailer and I was like, yes, I'm gonna be watching this. I will watch this. And just looking at how the animation was done, like hopefully I'll be showing um the trailer right now, but just looking at the trailer itself, I was shook. I was like, this is good. This is actually good. And therefore, I will be watching this. I will be watching this. There was not much to talk about Tonika Kukawai because I already knew that I was going to watch it. I already knew that I was going to watch it. Next thing we have, wait a second. Before I start, I got my eyes on this. Ah, okay. Action Demons, Fantasy, Shonen, Supernatural. It's done by Mappa Studios. If you guys know, Mappa Studios is doing Attack on Titan, the final season. Oh my god, I am so excited for that. Next, okay, let's not get off track, but let's continue. Okay, a boy fights for the right death. Why am I watching this? Okay, hardship, regret, shame, the negative feelings that humans can feel, curses that lurk in our everyday lives, the curses that run rampant throughout the world, capable of leading people to terrible misfortunes and even death. What more, the curses can only be exorcised by another curse. Okay, a curse on a curse and a watch for a house. Okay. I mean, if you guys know 100 shooters, you'll know what I'm saying. It's from there, yeah. Uh, Itadori Yuji is a boy with tremendous physical strength, though he lives a completely ordinary high school life. One day, to save a friend who is being attacked by curses, he eats the finger, okay, of a double-faced specter, taking the curse into his own soul. From then on, he shares one body with the double-faced specter, guided by the most powerful sorcerers, Gojo Satoru, actually. I thought it was gonna be Jojo. If you guys know Jojo, yeah. Itadori is admitted to the Tokyo Metropolitan Technical High School of Sorcery. So Tokyo has a high school of sorcery. That's beautiful. An organization that fights the curses and thus begins the heroic tale of a boy who becomes curse, no, who became a curse to exorcise a curse. Huh. A life from which he could never turn back. Beautiful. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna watch this anime. Yeah, I will watch the anime. It's by Mappa Studios, so it's like you have to watch it. It's like a Mappa Studios thing. Like you have to watch the thing. It's action, demons, fantasy, shonen, supernatural. Again, a good mix. It's a good mix. So I will watch this for sure. Okay, next up we got Tachi ni Hirovate Wareta Odoko by the grace of the gods. It's an adventure, fantasy, and magic. Okay, now let me make one thing clear, right? Adventure, fantasy, and magic. It just sounds like, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm gonna be watching this. I don't like the mix over here. It's adventure. I like adventure, fantasy, and magic. It sounds like magical Jumanji. It sounds like magical Jumanji. Then those are my real feelings towards it. And Maho Films. I have no idea what the studio is. I mean, I've never heard of it. Now let's read the synopsis. When 39-year-old Takebayashi Ryoma dies from blood loss after sneezing and hitting his head on the ground. Dude, you can do that? Dude, he is reincarnated as an 8-year-old boy in a fantasy world. Not the greatest way to bite the dust, but at least he reincarnates. Okay, set on this path by three major gods, Ryoma begins to live a life of solitude in the forest, studying slimes. But if you're a fan of Isekai, you know life for him won't be that simple. Dude, in the synopsis itself, they're like, okay, guys, first of all, let me tell you one thing. This anime is an Isekai. So if you guys are a fan of isekais, then you should be watching this. Which I don't know if I am, because I like Sword Art Online, and on my profile I have put Sword Art Online as one of my favorites anime out there. But I don't know if I like isekai in general. So no, I won't be watching this. It just sounds kiddish. It sounds kiddish. Yeah, I'm gonna put it out there, and I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. Goodbye. Okay, next up we have an anime called Hyaku Man no Inochi no Ue ni Ore wa Tate Iru. Okay, that I have to take a break, guys, please. Action, drama, fantasy, game, and shonen. Bro, this is a good mix. Yes, I want to watch this. It's a good mix. Yes, it's a game, so it reminds me of Sword Art Online, and I'm like, okay, fine, bro. I want to watch this. I want to watch this. Right? It's Maho film. It's from that. It's that guy. It's that guy from the 39-year-old guy who dies and becomes an 8-year-old. Yes. Hopefully, I'm not wrong, bro. If I'm wrong, then okay, fine. I'm embarrassed. Okay. Uh, Yotsuya Yusuke, along with his classmates Shindo Iyu and Hakozaki Kusu, have been transported to a strange and unknown world inhabited by mythological creatures. As soon as they arrive, they meet somebody calling himself the Game Master, who then grants them a time-limited quest. To aid them in this quest, he also bestows Shindo and Hazo and Hakozaki with the roles of a magician and a warrior, while Yotsuya is randomly granted the role of a farmer. Great. This is how a hectic life of adventuring begins for three students who have no choice but to complete random quests for several phases in the fantasy world if they want to stay alive and protect the real world from the demons and monsters they encounter. You know what? When I read this part, I was like, okay, so these guys are randomly transported to a world. Okay, fine, fine. But now what? Now what? And then this part, uh, yes, until here I was like, okay, so they have to complete. And then until here I was like, to stay alive. Okay, so if they don't, they die. And then this part, right, to protect the world from the demons and monsters they encounter, this just got me off guard. I mean, I never expected this. So, will I be watching this? I will be watching this. Why? Because why not? It's a good mix. Synopsis is good. This guy looks cool, so I'm gonna watch. Yes, October 2nd, 2020. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Okay, so we're back with the next anime, which is known as Kamisama ni Natahi. The day I became a god. Fine, fine. It's drama fantasy, and this itself makes me want to watch the anime. PA works. Okay. Um, let's read the synopsis. One day during Yota Narukami's last summer vacation of high school, a girl named Hina suddenly appears and proclaims herself the all-knowing god. Okay. Hina announces to the thoroughly confused Yota the world will end in 30 days. Okay. Yota then witnesses Hina's godlike powers of prophecy, convincing him that her powers are real. Okay. Hina's naive innocence belies her powers, and she decides to live at Yota's home for some reason. Okay. Thus begins an eventful summer before the end of the world. Okay. No, no, I don't want to watch this. I don't feel like watching this. No. It just sounds like some other. I don't know. I don't really feel like watching this. Like, she decides to live at Yuta's home for some reason. Okay. Nah, I'm not watching this. Yeah. I mean, I thought this phase and the synopsis would allow me to watch the anime, but no, I won't be watching the day I became a god. That's that. So guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Also, if you guys loved the video, please do like, share, and comment down below about what you guys thought about the video, and if you guys would like me doing more of these videos. And also, I have to apologize because I haven't shown any trailers on the channel yet. I haven't shown any trailers. So uh, the main reason is because most probably I'm gonna get copyrighted. I don't want to get copyrighted, right? It's my first video. I don't want to feel bad. So therefore, I'm not play a trailer. Also, the list has not ended yet. There is more where fall 2020 comes from, right? I mean, there's a lot more. Of course, I didn't read through them. I just saw that there are a lot of animes out there, but hopefully, I will be coming back with the next video pretty soon. And if you guys like the video, please do consider checking all the other videos out, or maybe not. And therefore, I shall be saying goodbye to you for now at least. And therefore, oh my, what am I even saying? Goodbye. Peace.